Good morning, everyone. I get the short one after the tall guy. Good morning, everybody. I am Shari Rubino. I am the proud owner of Skipper's Brew Coffee House and the new Platypus Cafe coming. First, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity for being here. It's kind of odd to get speaking opportunity for a coffee house. But at the end of the day, my wife and I kind of reminded ourselves we're not just a coffee house. I'm an emotional speaker too, so just be prepared. My wife's already rolling her eyes. To give you a little backstory, back in 2019 when we lived in Portland, Oregon, we were literally finding any and every excuse to get back to California. Too cold, too damp, too gray. The dream of owning our own coffee house and wine bar was proving financially unattainable for us. But we moved forward with purchasing a cute little coffee shop on the waterfront known as Skipper's Brew. It was already in existence. Little did we know that that little calling that we had became louder and more vocal as our friends around us told us we were crazy to purchase a to-go coffee shop that was in the loss for $34,000. However, we didn't listen. Apparently that's our mojo, so we're just gonna keep going with that. 6 months after the doors opened, we felt and witnessed the world changing. So many reasons. The most obvious, obviously, being COVID. The pandemic hit us all. Also during that time, when everyone was just trying to keep healthy mentally and physically, we also realized that a lot of our rights were being taken away. Women's rights, queer rights, trans rights, non-binary rights, and to some, just to feel the right to exist was being taken away. So during this challenging time, without hesitation, proudly we displayed in our shop, in our house sign. With that, we had people walking in telling us that we had lost some customers, but we also had a flood of people walking in thanking us for having that sign. And from that moment, we knew we had our intention and our purpose and our cause to build a community with intention. And that's what we've done, and that's what we will continue to do. When you read our Yelp reviews, you see a common theme: friendly, kind, caring, compassionate. I didn't write these words, you guys did. Energetic, lively, queer, community, crazy, safe, feels like a second home. Slow is unique in the sense we all know it, we feel it. There's so many businesses within the community that are our allies: drag trivia shows, drag shows, so many queer events happening within the community, but the voices are still being raised that the community wants more queer spaces where they can be themselves any day of the week. So at the end of the day, our community wanted a place to go, and we're providing that for them. They want a place to go any time of the day, any day of the week, any time of the year to be themselves, either by flying solo, meeting up with friends, with family, with a significant other, or even on their first date. Excuse me. That brings us to our newest endeavor, the Platypus Cafe. An Aussie queer cafe, every single minute of the business operation doors that will be open with a purpose. At the Plat, as we like to call it now, you're walking into a cafe that's welcoming, that's all-inclusive, that's all ages, that's female-owned, that's queer-owned, and is a safe space that offers coffee, tea, beverage all day long, with beer and wine for those 21 and over, and amazing food offerings. Just to name a few, we've got house-made pastries. Our Australian meat pies and sausage rolls will still be at this location. Obviously, it's an Australian cafe. Salads, paninis, flatbreads, charcuterie boards, pavlovas, you name it, we'll have it. We'll also have some fun adult offerings with our house-made sangrias, some adult coffees, Bloody Marys, sangrias, just to name a few. At the Plat, we will continue to be a safe space for everyone, any time of the day, as well as continue to be part of our community-based events. We will continue partnering with Gala for anything and everything queer, partnering with SPCA, the Atlas Dog Rescue, partnering with the Cal Poly Cat Program. We partner with Questa for several events, partnering with the school districts, and so many other events up our sleeve with this new endeavor. When you walk up through the doors of Skipper's or the Platypus, you know you feel that you're in a safe space where everyone is respected, honored, cherished, recognized, acknowledged, and seen. That's our mission, that's our purpose, and that is our driving force for being crazy enough to take on a second endeavor to open a second location during these crazy economic times. As we embark on our Skipper's 3-year anniversary in our SLO location coming up in February, we know that we had the potential to do and be so much more for this community. Without exaggeration, this is where I'm gonna cry. We were literally gifted this location. Marty and Libby, the owners of the Giant Grinder, reached out to us. They wanted to get their lives back, spend more time with their families, and honored us with their space. We will tell you, we will tell you that we are truly taking this gift with gratitude and intention to be more for the community. So with that, I will leave you with a quote from Tammy Baldwin, who made history as the first openly gay senator in 2013. Whew. I read this last night and cried too. There will not be a magic day when we wake up and it's now okay to express ourselves publicly. We make that day by doing things publicly until it's simply the way things are. Thank you.